Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor Maloney and this video will be a Q&A. So I asked a few people to ask me some questions. These people did ask numerous questions at the same time. So yeah, so hopefully this video won't be too long because there's not a lot of questions, but I can actually answer them in depth. All my questions are on my phone, so if you see me looking down, that is why. So the first lot of questions come from Sam from Diary of a Young Mum. She asked, how are you and Zendaya at the moment? So for Zendaya, she actually has a cold. She just got over a really bad chest infection and slap cheek. So she's been very unwell for about 4 weeks. We've been stuck in the house. We're slowly starting to get out now because she's just got a runny nose. But other than that, she's doing really well. She started at a new daycare and I was actually really scared to put her in this daycare, like any daycare in general. I was somewhat more comfortable putting her in a family care because there was a small amount of children, but she's doing extremely well at this daycare. They tell me they love her there. She's really helpful. She's really good with the other kids, really nice. Her attitude's amazing there. So she's completely opposite than what she's at home, because at home she can be a brat. They learn so many things and she's come home saying words that she didn't say before. So I'm actually extremely happy that I did put her in this daycare, and it's super close to home as well. For myself, I am feeling good and positive. If you follow my journey or you want to go back to some videos, I did have a miscarriage in February, and I'm actually going to film a video after this about my life now after the miscarriage. I am seeing the positive. It's really hard to say that with a miscarriage, but I am actually seeing the positive in life at the moment. I went through a really dark tunnel. I am seeing the light at the end. I am working on my fitness. I am focusing on Zendaya and focusing on my relationship with Mus. I don't know if you'll be happy with me saying this, but he did actually struggle with the miscarriage and he did really keep it to himself. So I just think I need to take the time to just work on our relationship and just make sure everything's in place before we bring another baby in. But other than that, I'm doing really well. So Sam also asked, how did Mus and I meet? So Mus and I grew up in the same area and we went to 2 different schools, but they were actually on the same street. So I did see him around our local shopping centre, like after school, during school, whatever. But he said he never saw me, which is a-okay because I was actual like slob kebab, like gross. Yeah, 2014 I broke up with my boyfriend. I was living a very happy single life. I really enjoyed my single time. I was going out, meeting people. I feel like that time is like a really happy time in my life. I was just like, yeah, going out, meeting people. I moved out of home. I was just really enjoying life. And then I met a guy who I knew, and I was like, if you hear that noise, I've said this before, I live in a construction zone, so there's just road work, construction, building houses everywhere. Yeah, back to the story. Yeah, I met a guy who I really liked, and I was like, he's a really good guy, and he screwed me over, which is fine because I was to myself saying like, I'm done with men, I'm sick of them. I was like they just drive me insane. I'm happy being single, I'm done. 2 weeks later, I get a ad on Facebook from Mus, and that's it. He didn't write to me, he didn't say anything. And funnily enough, my roommate at the time went to school with Mus and was telling me like how my friend's gay, how he thought he was like really good looking in school, blah blah blah, and I was just like, nah. And then I got the ad, so it was just like stars aligned, things were happening, it was meant to be. And then I just started talking to him on Facebook, and then he actually stopped talking to me because he was so busy with work. And we had an actual mutual friend, and she literally was like, no, you've got to get together, get things happening. And then yeah, we just met up out the pools and then the next day we hung out at my house. Ever since then we've been inseparable. So Sam also asked, how do you balance being a mum, your relationship and YouTube? So I have always wanted to do YouTube. I don't care about the views, I don't care about money, I don't care about any of that. This is something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I've been watching YouTube since like high school. I started off with the Shaytards, and I was like, I really want to document my life. I feel like I can relate to a lot of women, I can relate to a lot of just people in general, and I've experienced things that a lot of people experience but maybe don't want to talk about, and I'm an open book, so I'm more than happy. You ask me anything and I'll answer it no matter what it is. But this year has been really hard because I really wanted to focus on YouTube, but then I had the miscarriage and I went through a dark phase, and then I moved house. So literally life's been up in the air, but I am so ready to tackle YouTube and make it a priority, because it's something for, I'm a stay-at-home mum, so it gives me something to do, and I love documenting Zendaya's life. I've looked back in old videos and I see how little she was, and I'm so happy I'm documenting it. This year from now onwards, because we're halfway through the year, that's crazy, I am taking YouTube more serious. I'm trying to get more of a like 3-day upload, but at the moment it's just upload when I can, because Zendaya's been sick. I really need to invest in a laptop because she hates me sitting at the computer. So Jessica asked, what made you want to start YouTube? Like I said before, I watched YouTube long ago. I actually have a video way back that I did, was what YouTube means to me. I'll leave the link below. YouTube was something that I've always wanted to do but was too scared to do. A lot of people in my area don't do it, people don't understand it, but YouTube is actually a big thing, and I'm seeing people like on my friends on Instagram, they actually watch YouTube, and I never knew that. I grew up on the Shaytard, Shay Carl, I watched, and Shane Dawson. Then I met Sam from Diary of a Young Mum, and she was vlogging, and I was like, far out, this is what I've been wanting to do for so long, and she's got the balls to do it, why can't I? She's got a story to tell, I've got a story to tell. And I was just like, and I asked her numerous questions at the beginning, and I actually met her to take some photos of Zendaya and Layla together, and yeah, I saw her vlogging. I'm like, this is what I want to do. And then yeah, I got a camera and I did it, and I'm happy I did. Alana asks, how many times do you work out in a week, and how do you find the time with Zendaya? So I try to aim for 5 days a week. So my goal at the moment is gym 3 times a week, cardio on my treadmill in my garage 3 times a week, so HIIT training. Those times that I'm at home, I literally bad parenting, I don't care. I give Zendaya the iPad, she watches YouTube Kids, and I can get literally 40 minutes out of a really good cardio HIIT session. The gym that I go to has a crèche, which she really enjoys. I can get like an hour and a half weight workout. And because this is my goal at the moment, to go to the gym 3 times, because normally I was going 5 days a week, but I moved, so I don't want to travel half an hour each way 5 days a week. So I go 3 days a week. If I feel like going more, I'll go more. 3 days a week, and I'm lifting heavier, I'm doing more reps, sets, supersets, all that type of stuff. So I make time to do that, because working out is such a mental release for me. I really enjoy it. I feel really empowered, and at the moment I'm actually quite motivated to lose weight. Yeah, and I've been losing weight, so I'm actually seeing results finally. So Jamie asks, what's your favorite thing to do as a family? My favorite thing to do is literally just be with the 3 of us. We don't get that much time together. Dad works all the time, so Zendaya adores her dad, but it's really sad because he's working all the time. But the time that we have together, I don't care if we just stay home. If it's just the 3 of us, I really enjoy it. Yeah, at the moment, I'm actually trying to find things to do as a family. Like, we've been to the zoo, we're going to take it to the aquarium for her birthday. So just, if you're in Sydney or like up the coast, down the coast, if you know things to do as a family, let me know, because I'm looking around to just do, like on weekends, have things planned, because I find like when the weekend comes, we have nothing planned and we can't figure out what to do, so we end up just staying home or just going to the local shops, which is just quite annoying. But yeah. And then she asks, did you experience postnatal depression or baby blues with Zendaya? So I feel like these words get thrown around a lot in parenthood. I think people might confuse postnatal depression with like just having a hard day. I had hard days with Zendaya, of course. I had moments where I called myself crying because I was struggling. I find the toddler years with her, I'm struggling a lot more mentally because I'm just so impatient, and she knows how to push my button. But no, I didn't suffer postnatal depression and baby blues, and I understand people experience it, and it's something that a lot of women don't talk about because they're really ashamed to, and there's really nothing to be ashamed at the moment. And I know that the Australian government are really working on it at the moment, because there's a few ads going around about a lady that has postnatal depression, and she's saying how she wants to leave her kid at the cafe. And the last question comes from Natasha, and she asks, who inspires you with YouTube? So I can say Sam from Diary of a Young Mum. Oh, is this like a video all about her? But yeah, she inspired me to start my channel. She was encouraging me to do my channel. But growing up, I was watching like the Shaytards. I've mentioned this like so many times, but yeah, the Shaytards and Shane Dawson. I love Shane Dawson. His videos at the moment are like on point. There was a time when he was doing those stupid videos just for views, like trying this. And do you see a lot now lately that a lot of YouTubers are doing like their videos are like spending $5,000 on designer things, like tour of my G-Wagon, like really. But yeah, so I love Shane Dawson. I love his story. Shane Dawson would be one, and then yeah, Shaytards back in the day, not now. Not after all that controversy and all that bull F that came around like a few years ago about Shay Carl and Katie Lett and all that type of stuff. So that is my Q&A, and I really hope you liked it. If you have any more questions or you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave everything below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.